Yeah, what's going on, Animated for Life game, man? Long time no see, man. I just been real busy with like life. Um, Back again with another video, man, another reaction video. So check me out. We're gonna be reacting to top 10 most anticipated new spring 2022 anime. This video was made by hold on, bro. VinnyTube. Make sure y'all definitely go check them out. Without further ado, man, I don't mean to hold y'all up. Let's get into the video, bro.
The winter season of anime is
By the
almost
way,
done, so it's time to look ahead. It's probably going
I'm
to
about to go to the gym like soon, so I'm about to be like
Once
getting
the
my
season's
stuff ready
over,
and stuff.
Attack on Titan will be as well. But the fact still remains that in a few more weeks, winter will give way to spring. And I think it's appropriate that I get you hyped up for the stuff we've got coming next season. So it's time once more for VinnyTube to put the spotlight on the new anime that we'll be getting.
Yeah,
but
bro,
hey,
turn me
before
up.
we start, I'm feeling a little hungry. Well, it's a good thing we've got today's video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, to deal with that. Tokyo... Now that's a title that doesn't leave much to guessing. It's exactly what it says in the title, and it's next in line of the video game isekai that we've been getting for years now. Gamer falls asleep, wakes up as a skeleton knight, much to his dismay.
Another gamer, okay.
He then meets an elven warrior who sets him off on his adventure. Overpowered character in an isekai that's taken on a skeletal appearance. Doesn't that remind you of Overlord? I mean, it sure does for me.
Oh, I fuck with Overlord heavy.
With Skeleton Knight is
I
the
love
rather
Overlord.
light-hearted style. It's quite comedic, and I can't get enough of Ark's antics as he takes the knight part of his name quite literally. It's a fine read as source material. Nothing too groundbreaking, but something that will be fun to watch, especially if you enjoy overpowered characters in isekai. Ninth in line is Love After World Domination. Tell me if you've heard this before. Two members of battling forces always find themselves at each other's throats. However, once the cameras stop rolling and their public life fades, the two pursue their forbidden love. Our unlucky heroes this time are Fudo of the Gelato 5 and Deisumi of the villainous organization Gecko. Being on opposite sides of two factions is difficult enough, but imagine upping the ante with their roles as heroes and villains. Their schedules and assignments only serve to add more problems in their road to love, but the two are determined to make this relationship work, and not even the most diabolical plans of world domination will stop them. It's a setup we've seen quite a lot already, but Love After World Domination looks to add to the library of these Romeo and Juliet-esque stories with its focus on tokusatsu Power Rangers parodies. It's quite a funny take on a story beat that we've grown to be familiar with, and it could be an easy watch for you to enjoy this season.
Yeah, boy, need to go to the gym, man.
Eighth on the list is Aharen is Unfathomable. Raina Aharen is a lot of things. Small, cute, and adorable all serve well to describe her. However, she's also a ball of surprises, completely ignoring the concept of personal space and being filled with antics that are bound to drive anyone mad. Thankfully, super imaginative Rado is perfectly equipped to handle any storm Aharen whips up. This soon leads to a misunderstanding that sets forth one of the most unusual friendships between two peculiar personalities. Thus begins a hilarious rom-com where the two dimwits and the very diverse cast around them show off some of the craziness that you wouldn't expect to see out of the seemingly mundane situations. Therefore,
this anime kind of gives me my roommate is a cat type of vibes. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Making it a perfect watch if you're looking to unwind with some school wackiness. In seventh place, we have a couple of cuckoos. Nagi always seemed like he doesn't belong with the rest of the hyper-energetic Umino household. Well, it shouldn't surprise anyone that this introverted young man really isn't a member of the family. He's been switched at birth with another baby, as crazy as that sounds. What's even crazier is that Nagi has been arranged to marry social media star Erika Armano. That's a tad bit unfortunate for Nagi, however, because he has his sights set on another girl, his intelligent classmate Hiro Segawa. Looks like our protagonist has found himself caught in yet another whirlwind of love, and it's going to take a miracle and all sorts of hijinks to navigate his way out of this. Now, I haven't read too much of the material, but it seems to be going with the same feel as Nisekoi and Rent a Girlfriend did. Probably something to look out for if you enjoyed those shows.
Never seen them. I don't really watch too much romance.
Anticipated new anime is Aoashi.
Okay. What is this? Soccer? Okay, I figured.
Here comes the sports show of the season. I've briefly talked about Awashi before, and I think it rightfully finds its place as one of the most anticipated new anime this spring.
It's giving Haikyuu vibes, man.
Ashito Aoi dreams big. Unfortunately, his dreams of getting into a high school with a good club never came into fruition due to an incident that's his fault. However, the game's never over until it's over, and his talent catches the eye of some talent scouts who give him a second chance. Eschewing the typical high school tournament setting, Awashi takes the sports genre further with a focus on actual ball clubs and a greater emphasis on realism. Not only does it give you a glimpse of the football club system in Japan, it also provides some good character growth to accompany it. If you feel that the typical sports anime is
definitely
Haikyuu vibes, this could be the alternative you're waiting for.
Definitely Haikyuu vibes. Haikyuu vibes for sure.
Fifth on the list is Tomodachi Game.
Tomodachi Game and the psychological. Okay.
Do you trust your friends with your lives? That's the question posed to us by the appropriately titled Tomodachi Game. When Yuichi and his friends find themselves kidnapped by a Manabu-kun, they're forced to play what the mascot calls friendship games. Games that will test their bonds and trust with each other, all to settle a large debt and snuff out a traitor.
Wow.
It's here that they soon find out that perhaps their friendship isn't as strong after all, and things look even shakier after a series of betrayals, further proving the adage to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
This show looks really good. It sounds really good too.
Psychological show of the season. Tomodachi Game starts off slow, but it does pick up quickly, holding me in constant anticipation of what's going to happen next. I really appreciated the high stakes
that's definitely on my watch list.
In manga form, so here's to hoping that everything translates well in anime format.
Definitely on my watch list. For sure. For sure. For sure, definitely.
And number 4 is Summertime Render. Stood up for some time loop thrillers, Summertime Render is here for you. Shinpei didn't expect much in his return to his hometown of Wakayama. He made it back to attend a funeral of a childhood friend, but some things about Ushio's death seem amiss. The forces of darkness are at work, and creeping shadows threaten the lives of those he holds dear. It's a family reunion gone to hell. Armed with the uncanny ability of turning back time upon death, it's up to him to stop the encroaching darkness and lead everyone to the greatest happy ending. If you're up for something like Erased or ReZero, this is a show you ought to be on the lookout for. I think Summertime Render improved on some aspects
on my watch
of those,
list right now,
adding even greater stakes to the mix and upping the whole mystery aspect.
Yep.
I'm calling this to be a sleeper hit for the season, and I wasn't surprised about the fact that many people are looking forward to it.
Definitely on my watch list, Definitely on my watch list.
Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie finds itself as the third most anticipated anime this spring season. At first glance, you think that Shikimori and Izumi are your typical lovey-dovey couple. They walk home from school, they flirt, they tease each other. A perfect couple, if you will. However, Izumi's the type of guy who finds himself in a bind often, and that's when the other Shikimori comes out. Going from cute to cool in an instant, Shikimori knows what she wants, and she knows damn well how to get it. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that this show is anything like the next big breakthrough in the world of rom-com. What I do love about this show, however, is how it shows off some self-awareness and subverts from some expectations. I'm positive we all see those light yandere vibes already, but the show does a great job playing the balance between those tropes and the more wholesome side of teen romance. It's a fun series that goes beyond what you'd expect.
To be honest, I thought it was going in the direction of Mirai Nikki. I don't know if y'all seen Mirai Nikki or if y'all want like the English version, The Future Diary. I thought it was kind of going in that direction. I would be like, oh yeah, this is kind of like a remake of like The Future Diary. I kind of want to see it now. And now it's like, this is basically romance. I mean, that's cool too, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of thought it was going in that direction.
From fluffy high school romance, Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie indeed. The second most anticipated anime is not a series, but a movie. It's Bubble.
What's it called?
Anime is not a series, but a movie. It's Bubble. After a long wait, it's finally here. The anime movie spectacular that combines some of the greatest in the industry is here to take the world by storm. Bubble takes us to a Tokyo that looks nothing like the bustling metropolis that we know. Bubbles have descended, breaking apart the laws of gravity and turning Tokyo into a hotspot for the coolest sport in town. Parkour team battles that have participants leap from building to building.
Wow, they got a parkour team battle? Oh yeah, listen. I got like 3 shows out of this list that I really want to see. Like, there are others that I want to see as well. But, you know what I mean? Like, I'll watch it just to watch it. But, like, 3 things on this list already that I'm already, like, feeling is a must watch, for sure.
grappling. Hotshot parkour prodigy Hikibi then takes one risk too many and finds himself plummeting down into the sea, where he meets the mysterious Uta, a chance meeting or a union crossed by fate. Whatever it is, it's this encounter that opens them up to the truth of the world. Name recognition can only take you so far, but from what I've seen in the trailers, Bubble looks to be an amazing title that could be a contender for Original Anime Movie of the Year. The plot synopsis does have potential for some mystery and romance, and I'm really liking how beautiful everything looks. Something you want to keep your eyes out for.
For sure. What was that? Number 2? Okay.
Our most anticipated new anime this spring is Spy Family.
Action comedy.
友人にも恋人にも家族にさえも
Spy Family has been building steam for quite some time now. The manga has become so popular that now's the time to strike with one of the biggest hits we'll see this year. Spy Family, in a nutshell, is about a secret agent forming a pretend family for the sake of his mission. Turns out that his pretend family is made up of an undercover assassin and a child with psychic powers. What makes Spy Family so good to catapult it into the #1 spot on this list? The concept of a fake family going undercover for their own purposes may not seem as novel, but Spy Family is a show that nails it perfectly. I just adore the dynamic between the main characters, and it's truly a joy to watch the contrast and balance between them dealing with their assignments and the everyday challenges of family life.
Sounds really
it's quite
good.
ridiculous, but in a good way, and it's a complete joy to read. On a semi-related note, I'm feeling some Garguya vibes here, despite the premises almost having nothing in common. Do you?
殺し屋だと見抜かれてしまいます。
Have you hopped onto the Spy Family hype train? Tell me and more in the comment section below. Comments are good for views and the algorithm.
Alright. Y'all definitely heard the man. Go like it up. Make sure y'all gotta like this reaction video down below as well, man. Appreciate y'all, man. If y'all stayed this long, man, y'all might as well just hit the like button, sub up, join the game. We're gonna be reacting to like all types of things, man, that y'all want me to react to. Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know how you feel, and then I'll definitely chop it up with you down in the comments below. But without further ado, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in again for another reaction video, man. I got more videos out coming out. Can't wait to watch these animes. Stay tuned. Catch you next time. Yiddy.